because he wanted to switch it with some other place.
I'm sorry, but did you say switch it?
Shit.
The Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Switch it up like Nintendo.
Now, take a look at this. But what could he possibly have switched the launch pad with?
Oh, you'd be surprised, Your Honor. All it takes is a little thinking outside the box, and the answer becomes clear as day. This is what was switched with Launchpad 1. Okay, yeah, well, it's really the only option we have here, so...
I know. Launchpad 1 was switched with the Space Museum.
In the past, the Space Museum used to be Launchpad 2. It has all the same features as Launchpad 1, and can even be moved to the launch site. Meaning, the Space Museum and Launchpad 1 can also be switched with each other.
You can't mean...
The rocket the astronauts boarded was not the one in Launchpad 1. It was the one in the Space Museum.
What? Boulder Dash!
And yet, it's the only explanation that accounts for every riddle and inconsistency. This is how the Space Center was just before the incident.
I see Launchpad 1 and the Space Museum have already switched places.
That's right. And with the two switched like this, the astronauts entered the Space Museum from boarding Lounge 1. This allowed the true killer to enter Launchpad 1 from boarding Lounge 2. And set the bomb on the rocket.
Come to think of it, the door to the Space Museum from boarding Lounge 2.
Oh, shit.
Surprise Ponko flashback.
Ponko! Welcome! The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Exactly. Anyone could pass through the door to the Space Museum. There was no fingerprint recognition system on that door. In other words, with the two launch pads switched like that, someone other than Mr. Starbuck could have easily planted that bomb.
Gah!
After setting the bomb on the rocket, the culprit snuck into boarding Lounge 1 and waited there, concealed, in order to kill Mr. Terran when the two astronauts emerged from the Space Museum. Recall that Miss Blackwell, Mr. Starbuck, and the director all saw a suspicious figure, who, we can suppose, after killing Mr. Terran, made their escape into the Space Museum. After that, Director Cosmos switched the two launch pads back without realizing the killer was inside the Space Museum. Yeah, it actually made it super easy for them to escape. Holy shit. The killer then left the Space Museum and made a clean getaway.
Right, Dono. I see you know how to handle a sword, and handle it well.
Shut the fuck. You've treated me like dog shit every time we've spoken.
Perhaps I should call you Swordmaster Bluff.
What is that? Is it a reference? What? I'm a seasoned warrior who has cut down many a prosecutor.
Silence.
But unless you can prove your theory, it's no better than a rusty sword.
That's right. You have no proof I switched the launch pads.
Somebody needs a better anger management counselor. Sure.
Yeah, why not, I
That's a
guess.
fine joke, whatever.
If the launch pads really were switched, there might be a record of it somewhere.
Yeah, one would fucking hope. At this point, Launchpad 1 and the Space Museum were switched with each other.
So, the corridor beyond the space door should be the one that belongs to the space... Why did I say space door?
The space? You're becoming Yuri Cosmos.
Oh no!
So the corridor
You've been space
beyond
infected.
The corridor beyond the door should be the one that belongs to the Space Museum.
Are we supposed to interpret the fact that there's a red 2 on the floor behind them? What could be a red 2 on the floor behind them?
Yeah.
That was a really weird extra bonus frame in there. Oh yeah, it says 1 on the floor right here. Holy shit.
Let's see.
Yep.
This is an image of the Launchpad 1 corridor.
How did nobody realize? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Do you see anything different when we compare it to the security footage?
Huh? That number on the floor. Oh, well, damn it, video game. I felt so smart. Come on. I'm glad I realized it before the game did. Well, what do you know? Looks like we have proof after all, Prosecutor Blackwell.
And if this is just another bluff?
Oh, don't worry. It's all right here. Right in this footage. Proof that beyond this door is the corridor to the Space Museum.
Very well then. Answer this for me if you would. Why they just gave you the answer.
Yeah, that actually pisses me off quite a lot.
Yeah, that blows. What in this footage? I think here's the reason. Here's the thing. I think they give you the answer because you don't have that picture in your evidence, so there's no way to go back and check it to look.
True.
I guess that's why they just give you the answer.
They could have just had a, yeah.
But yeah, no, it just kind of sucks.
Actually, that's a good twist, and I feel like I would be a little mad if I had. I mean, I am mad still, but.
What in this footage proves that the corridor belongs to the Space Museum?
That's the fucking Fox thing all over again.
Take that!
There's a 1 on the floor of Launchpad 1 corridor, of the Launchpad 1 corridor. But take a look at the floor. Take a look at the floor. It's on the other side of the door. And the corridor in the security footage. Do you see the number on the floor behind these astronauts? It doesn't look like a 1, does it? That's because it doesn't look like a 1, does it? That's because what you see is actually part of a 2.
What?
Why is it a 2 and not a 1? That's because the corridor you see is 1 to the Space Museum.
Ah!
Everyone's over here being.
And so that
Oh no, vampire!
means the corridor in this footage was not filled with smoke.
It's filled with smoke now.
Nah.
That's right, because the explosion didn't occur in the Space Museum. The explosion occurred in Launchpad 1, on the opposite side of the Space Museum. And now that we know the 2 astronauts escaped from the Space Museum, can I end another sentence with the Space Museum? The mystery from the previous trial of how they got down the ladder is cleared up. Mr. Terran, carrying Mr. Starbuck, simply took the elevator from the upper level down to the middle level.
Just incredible. The 2 launch pads were actually switched. But you'd think someone would have noticed an event of this magnitude.
Everyone was down in the basement shelter when the launch pads were swapped back. There's no way anyone could have known what was happening on the surface. Fucking got his ass. Oh, I have to click something there. Okay. more lies, Detector Cosmos.
Detective.
I done run and stuff.
Pork
chop sandwiches.
Things.
I just imagine Yuri Cosmos zipping down on his fucking not moped, on his Segway during in the smoking Launchpad 1 corridor, going pork chop sandwiches.
Pork chops.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Fuck. No more lies, Director Cosmos. It's high time you told us the truth.
My honor, my glory, everything is slipping away. Galactic engine, ignition. What? It's gone haywire. It won't stop. My stars, my glory. No, not that way.
What?
Bailiff, on your steed, and after that witness.
Wait, does he have a horse? Does the bailiff have a horse?
Yeah.
Prince, do bailiffs
Obviously.
normally have horses?
Always.
Okay.
Always. Flippity clapping through the courtroom.
Oh, shit.
I see we managed to retrieve you before you came to any bodily harm.
Director Cosmos, do you admit that you switched the launch pads?
I admit it's true.
Also, yeah, wait, did they fix the door in this time? Like, in that short of amount of time, too? Like,
Yeah.
they just had a
They had a
spare,
spare.
two spare doors that they could just slap on?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Easily.
I switched Launchpad 1 for the Space Museum.
Ah, it is good to hear words I can believe for a change.
What?
People keep talking about how the Earth is round.
Before you do, Your Honor, two things. First, we don't know if Mr. Terran had prior knowledge of the switch. As for Mr. Starbuck, he was unaware of his surroundings thanks to his medication. Either way, Mr. Terran would have realized the instant he stepped into the Space Museum that it had been switched with Launchpad 1. So my first question is, if the Space Museum was perfectly fine, why did Mr. Terran feel the need to put on such a dramatic display? That is a good point, actually. Damn, Phoenix. As for my second question, I'd like Director Cosmos to tell us why he switched the two launch pads to begin with.
Please, I can't. I exercise my right to remain silent.
You've pointed out before, Bridge, you can't do that at this point, right?
Like, I guess my biggest issue is, again, if you're, well, I don't know. I'd have to reevaluate what I said about this.
Okay. Okay.
You still should have it. It's one of those things where, once again, he's not on trial, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't think it's only. No, because you can subpoena witnesses and they have to comply. So I don't think witnesses can invoke that right.
Gotcha. I mean, what if it's what's the rule around like self-incriminating yourself? I mean, obviously, like you said, he's not on trial here, but like,
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Once again, I have to look at it more.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. So, if the defendant takes a stand, he has been deemed to waive his Fifth Amendment rights.
Okay.
So they cannot. A witness can invoke the Fifth Amendment right to dodge certain questions.
Okay.
They'd have to take the stand, but they can avoid certain questions if
Gotcha.
those questions would incriminate them.
So there he
Okay.
invoked the right
So
to
he
remain
was-
silent.
so he was allowed.
He should have invoked
Yes.
he should have pled
Yes.
the Fifth.
mean, that is what
It's
it
the
is.
same thing?
That
Okay.
is the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So he.
But
that
the defendant can't do that. It's just witnesses can do
Yeah.
that.
Well, the defendant can, but if he's already taken the stand, he's waived it.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, on the stand. So even before or on the stand, they can avoid incriminating questions by
Gotcha.
invoking that.
Gotcha.
But I will say, my hands were tied. I was only doing what I could to keep my men from getting caught in that blast.
Sorry, just checking looking at something. My window. The director is terrified. He must have one heck of a reason for not wanting to explain why.
Probably not a good time to try and pry it out of him, huh? I mean, again, I don't remember.
Excuse me.
But I'm assuming that he was either blackmailed or told about the bombing ahead of time. So.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Excuse me, but would you mind if I picked up my stars?
And stripes.
Without my badge of rank, I'm nothing.
I don't see why not. Bailiff, help the director retrieve his shitty stars.
They're not shitty.
On one condition. Everyone gets to point and laugh at you while you do it. That's it, grandson. Get a good belly laugh. Use the diaphragm.
Wes is in the audience doing the fucking Titus laugh while pointing.
Ha 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 ha!
He's so good at it.
It appears the possibility of a culprit other than the defendant has presented itself. Mr. Starbuck, is there anything you wish to say?
I don't get it.
Don't get it? What don't you get?
Director, why did you do all that? From the very beginning, you never meant for the launch pad to go ahead, did you? You tricked us!
Mr. Starbuck.
Starbuck, my boy, I'm sorry. I can't tell you the reason why. But I had to do it to protect the Space Center.
Director! Will I ever get the chance to go into space again?
God, you're so selfish. Space this, space that. Not everything.
I don't know
space,
anybody
man.
who talks about space as much as you do. Yes. Yes, of course. I won't rest until it happens. I will get you into space again, my boy.
Then the dream is still alive.
Then the miracle can still happen.
Silence.
No!
No.
Your dreams are dead and bad! I'm here to shit on all of your dreams. Wait. I can't say that. I'm here to bull all over your dreams. You're not going into space, Starbuck, but prison. I won't have it
No.
any other way.
Come on. Why are you so hung up on him?
What, do you like him or something?
Baka?
Yes, I accept that the launch pads really were switched. And if there were a third person at the scene, I suppose they could have escaped. But I have yet to see proof of this third person's escape via the Space Museum.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, what were they gonna say not guilty without finding out who the true culprit was in my Ace Attorney? What the fuck? He's right. I don't have any proof.
Starbuck, you will spill everything you know.
What? Me?
Forgot about that guy.
Where did you get those bombs? Tell me, now! If you don't, my blade shall feast on your blood.
He can say this, but he can't say shit?
My blade shall feast on your shit.
No! What?
My blade's got a weird thing going on.
No, stop. I hate this joke.
It smells
Stop.
to high heaven.
No.
If I'm going to die, I want to die in space.
That's such a weird thing to say, too. I have to do something.
Solomon Starbuck, prepare yourself.
Okay.
Now, you know violence isn't the answer, Prosecutor Blackquill.
I like that they do question marks.
He
like
says
we-
as he
yeah,
says as he commits violence.
like we don't know who this is at this point.
That annoyingly cheerful laugh. It can be none other than Swedish guy. Champion of righteousness, Bobby Fulbright here. In justice we trust.
Detective Fulbright? Why are you surprised by this?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Lawyer. I hope I'm not too late.
Kept
we
you
never
waiting, huh?
we never expected nor wanted you to come.
I don't believe we had an appointment. What?
I tried to hurry, but I ended up helping a little old lady cross the street. And then I had to break up a catfight. I tell you, justice sure is a full-time job.
Was it a fight between cats, or... Why are you here again?
Because the defendant isn't the culprit, and I came to make sure that justice is served.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Fulbright. I always thought you were a bit touched in the head. But have you finally succumbed?
God damn.
No, I only do that on Tuesdays. Nope, but it looks like you've succumbed to this phantom of yours. Open your eyes and let the evidence of justice uncloud your judgment. What evidence?
Apparently the AI chat summary right now just said chat is reacting to Wes, who is known for using a taser. I hope somebody screenshotted that. If you did, please post
that
it
is
in Discord.
that
I'll
is
put it on
accurate.
the edited video. That's really funny.
Wes does very often use a taser.
Yeah.
That's true. That's my
don't
signature
know
move.
why.
I mean, ever
He
since the
won't
Grinch
stop.
That's
killed
my-
him twice,
Yeah, that's my neutral B.
Days.
pretty good.
What evidence?
Come to think of it, he did say something about finding us some evidence.
Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you.
I didn't think he was serious, though.
So what is it, Detective? Is it something that will prove Mr. Starbuck innocent?
It is indeed.
Have a look at this!
Oh, hey, that lighter.
What's this? A lighter?
That's right! A lighter thought to have been used by the culprit, no less. The Space Museum's cleaning robot picked it up. It has the victim Clay Taryn's blood, along with his killer's fingerprints on it.
What?
Ah!
Order! Order! That is everyone except you, Wes. You're great. Detective Fulbright, can I assume that the fingerprints don't belong to the defendant?
You bet! Mr. Starbuck is totally innocent!
This is it. This is just what I needed. Okay. Your Honor, this is the decisive evidence that supports the defense's earlier claim.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
With pleasure, Your Honor. Recall where this lighter was found. Based on that, we can extrapolate that after the killer murdered Mr. Taryn, they escaped with the lighter in hand to the Space Museum, where they dropped it. The switching of the two launch pads occurred. Then finally, the killer left through the boarding Lounge 2 and made their escape. Meanwhile, Mr. Starbuck was found in boarding Lounge 1 after the murder, a fact that Director Cosmos has testified to. Therefore, Mr. Starbuck couldn't possibly have been the one to drop the lighter there.
Silence.
But the defendant had free reign of the area until Director Cosmos appeared. Could he not have dropped the lighter in the Space Museum during that span of time?
Objection.
You'd like that to be true, wouldn't you? But Director Cosmos testified that right after he saw the mysterious figure with the lighter, he went into the Lounge and found the unconscious Mr. Starbuck. In other words, Mr. Starbuck wouldn't have had the time to double back to the museum. No, Prosecutor Blackwell, this lighter could only have been dropped by the real killer. Most importantly, Mr. Starbuck's fingerprints were nowhere to be found on this lighter. I think you understand what this means, don't you? This piece of evidence unequivocally proves that Mr. Starbuck wasn't the culprit.
This does indeed appear to be decisive evidence that proves the defense's claims.
As for the remote switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, you can assume that it was planted by the killer on the unconscious Mr. Starbuck.
No, there must be some mistake.
Frankly, Prosecutor Blackwell, I've been worried about you. You've been chasing this phantom for 7 whole years. I understand your urgency because tomorrow...
Silence.
Fulbright, you promised never to speak of that.
Huh? Tomorrow? What about tomorrow?
Blah, 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 statute of limitations, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, come on.
Given the body of evidence, I think it's safe to say the defendant is innocent.
Judge, we haven't found out who the real killer is, though. How can you declare him innocent?
Also, did we find out whose fingerprints were on the lighter?
No, they have not told us that yet, Bridge.
So what if it's Starbuck? Wouldn't that mean he is in fact the killer?
I think they just
said it's not
his.
Starbuck.
Yeah.
Okay, they confirmed that at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
In light of the fact that it was impossible for him to have committed the crime. A few unanswered questions remain, so I look forward to seeing what you two uncover. But for now, this court finds the defendant, Solomon Starbuck.
Hey, we did it.
Chat, is this
We
the only
did it.
only case in the franchise that you don't find someone else? guilty in the process?
I mean, technically, the one in Trials and Tribulations where Dahlia gets what's his name to eat the thing.
That's true. That's
Yes! We did it, Mr. Wright!
true. Looks like
But you know who does it in that one.
Yeah,
it's just
true,
you don't
true.
actually confront the judge with it.
the McGilded case. Yeah, in Greatest Attorney. That's a good point.
No, yeah.
Looks like we pulled it off somehow, huh? With help from Detective Fulbright.
Mr. Wright, Miss Sykes, thank you. And please, thank Apollo for me too. You all are the best.
Oh, I wish we could tell Apollo about Mr. Starbuck's verdict right now.
Yeah, me too. But that's going to have to wait.
Now that a verdict has been reached,
Get the fuck out of here.
Me in the courtroom.
it's time for my sponge bath. I'd like to bring today's trial to a close. Court is adjourned.
I'd like to ask who volunteers.
Objection!
Who would have seen that coming? It's too late to object, isn't it?
Yes, but these trials are the only time they let me out of prison, so I kind of like when they last a long time.
Let me stay here for longer.
Please don't make me go back.
Do you guys want to play a board game or something?
Anyone up for Parcheesi?
I was also about to say Parcheesi. I don't know why.
Because it was like a random.
I brought my
you could
Switch.
think of.
Do you want to play Smash or something?
Yes. Let us play Smash Brothers with your grandson, Judge.
I'm excited to see his neutral B, Taser.
I'm gonna say who does Black Quill main in Smash?
A Fire Emblem character, probably Marth.
Yeah, you have to choose a
Oh
swordsman.
yeah.
It's really the only
There's no
option.
doubt in my fucking mind.
Fire Emblem character or Falco.
Yeah, good point.
It simply isn't possible. Something's wrong. Prosecutor Blackquill, are you dissatisfied with the verdict?
A lot of people saying Sephiroth or Meta Knight, also really good choices.
Oh,
Sephiroth's
fuck.
probably way better.
Sephiroth's
Yeah.
probably his pick.
Yeah.
Although I do like Meta Knight too. That's also a good one.
Greninja's also a good pick with the dark, the black, the shiny skin. That's really good. Yeah. Sorry. Give me this one more time because we're talking over everything.
Prosecutor Blackquill, are you dissatisfied with the verdict?
Too bad.
Well, that's too bad. Fulbright, what were the results of the fingerprint analysis for the lighter?
Thank you.
The result?
Why is this so funny to you?
Oh my god.
Well, I was in a hurry, you see, and then there was that cat fight, and, well,
You fucking idiot.
I kind of got carried away when I heard the prints were at Mr. Starbucks, so...
I mean, truthfully, that is more important for this trial. But yeah, we would like to know who they actually belong to.
You have yet to read it.
Prosecutor Blackwell, can you read out who the prints belong to?
Oh my god, they belong to Ponko! I knew it was a good idea. I knew it was a good idea that I got the robot's fingerprints.
Upon thorough analysis, the fingerprints...
Belong to Yanni Yogi. He's back.
found to
Oh.
belong to Athena Sykes.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
I don't remember that twist. Oh.
I kind of do now that we're here, but
I mean, I know there has to be a reason for the next trial, but yeah, what?
Think Apollo's gonna be mad to learn that I killed his friend?
We'll figure out a way to tell him later.
That's good.
So says the report. What?
What?
Huh?
Me?
Don't lie to me, you son of a bitch.
There's been a snake in my office the whole time.
I don't even smoke.
Order, I say! Order! Miss Sykes! Tell me you have an explanation for this!
Athena's like, I vape. I wouldn't even need a lighter. What do you...
We just finished proving that this lighter could only belong to the killer. So finding your prints on it can only lead us to one grave conclusion.
I don't know how they got on there, but I know I'm not the culprit.
This can't be happening. We built up our argument piece by piece. I don't think any of our reasoning was faulty. So how could it have led to this? Glad that we can update the evidence, even though this is about to break bad.
What have I done? Oh, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be, you jackass.
Order! Order! Detective Fulbright, stop your crying!
What in the world is happening here? It's like the world's gone mad.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Hey, everybody, shut up and listen to my grandpa.
No.
Confusion spiraled into utter chaos. After all we'd fought for, the truth had turned cruelly on us to accuse Athena of the crimes.
It'd be really funny if Athena just had like an airtight alibi. And just says, never mind.
Somewhere, somehow, everything had gone terribly wrong. We had stumbled over the edge of reason and into the jaws of a twisted darkness. Sure. Sure, Phoenix.
To be continued? Oh no, it's just... Damn.
Huh? Oh, there it is. Folks, that's going to do it for another Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. Again, reminder, just in case you didn't hear, for the 300th time, we will not be streaming this game on Wednesday. We will be back on Thursday with Ace Attorney. Stay tuned, because we will almost certainly be streaming on Wednesdays, because I guarantee this message won't reach some people. And so we'll still have a lot of people tuning in on Wednesday, and I will want to capitalize on that. But hey, folks, until then, please watch us wherever you can. Support us on patreon.com/SaveTheTeam. But until then, you're all the best. Stick around for art, because court is adjourned. Society, yo! Laura, stop this crazy thing! Wow.
Wow.
The fucking Jetsons, man.
Pop off a chat
Jetsons.
if you have watched a single episode of the Jetsons.
Yeah. Emma Sky with I finally finished my Darien-inspired dress. It took about a month and a bit, but it's finally finished. This is so cool. I love this. And the fact that you can see in the mirror in the back, you actually have a little tail, like a shark tail, is really, really cool.
Nice.
That comes off like the shawl. That's fucking, it's so good. Malta with, here's this week's submission for me. Lawyer and prosecutor ponies. Clavier's horn is fake. It's to make him look fancier than he is. I like that. I like that. Just like his German accent. Lollipop Stick characters part 1. Oh, these are adorable. Oh, I love how you did Mia's ribbon or neck scarf. being an actual ribbon. That's very, very cool. Lollipop Stick characters 2. Yeah, these are super cute. What the hell? A lot of detail went into these. I love this. Neil with How's It Hangin', gang? I'm still in Canada, so I haven't had any opportunity to draw digitally in a while. In the meantime, yesterday was the 11th anniversary of Diego getting poisoned, and since I headcanon this, that his birthday is the 2nd of August, I made a little comic and like to share.
Do not peek, okay?
I'm not peeking. How much more do I have to walk? We're traversing the whole office.
Patience. You're almost there. Plus, it's worth it, I promise. At least I hope so.
Ouch!
Oops, look out. Yeah, I should have warned you of the chair. There. You can look now. Happy birthday, Diego.
Aww.
I don't understand.
You know how your wristwatch was broken last week? I thought I'd get you a new one.
This model is expensive. You shouldn't have.
Nonsense. It was my pleasure, just proving you how great of a girlfriend I am.
Thanks, Mia. I love it.
You can already start planning my gift so we can be even. At the very least, I know you appreciated mine.
Your birthday is forever away, kitten. I promise you'll love it. Of course, I'll never take it off. Never.
Damn.
Happy birthday, Mia.
I was waiting for you to hit us with the fucking sadness.
I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill that promise.
Damn. Damn, Neil. Back at it again with the sads. I Tease the Tea with this week's character as a cat is a special double feature, now in color. Behold the Faye sisters. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Cute.
I love the purple Maya cat. There's something about pets with unnatural fur colors that I super enjoy. Moon Knight Productions, but sadly my classes on one day start in the middle of the streams, so I won't be able to catch them from now on. However, I do have art. Recently finished GAC after finding out about... And I wanted to draw something, so here you go. Yo, this is really good. What the fuck? I love this watercolor, and like the white space you have around them like really adds like a nice depth to it. Opal with I saw the shirt design on Google Images and thought Hugh O'Connor would definitely wear it. Yes, I am tall. You're very observant for noticing. No, I don't play basketball. The weather is perfect up here. I'm so glad we had this conversation. I have seen this shirt in places. This is very funny on Hugh. I like this. And 2 and 3, the amount of comedic potential I see for Flower Bomb, the crack ship of Tone and LaBelle, is astronomical, so have some epic Flower Bomb content. Also, Splody the Chameleon is back.
I can't believe you hung up on me, Ted.
Well, I apologize if that wasn't the response to no, you hang up. This X50 you were looking for.
So
My
good.
boyfriend is wearing his bomb squad uniform to his autism diagnosis appointment.
I just thought they'd be interested in my work.
God, that's so fucking funny. Opal, that's so good. That took me out. God damn. Pinky with I knew last week I said I'd draw something Dual Destinies related. Well, I got extremely unmotivated this week, so I'm only handing you this. Yuri and his twin sister, Yaoi. Enjoy it. Hello, Yuri. How is working at the center going on nowadays?
It couldn't be worse, Yowie.
I love that she works at Axig. The opposite of Gaxon. Amazing. Map it and guard with Ola. No, the project. This week has been exhausting, so I haven't been able to work on it much. But on the bright side, my musical is a month from today. Hell yeah. Hope you're feeling good about it.
Yay.
After a lot of work and many yarn miscalculations, I made Money the Monkey. Yo!
Hey.
Wait. Is he holding your hair like a monkey Tooie?
Yeah.
Is this true, Matt? Yes? That's incredible! What?
Yeah, that's really cool.
If I saw a person walking around with this in public, I'd be like, yo, that's fucking cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
Is really cool.
I love that.
The fact that it's like a hair tie and a monkey
yeah,
doll.
that's so cool. Almac with hello there. I was on Pinterest the other day and saw some nice Batman stuff, so here's my AU version. The first one is Susato being a perfect and badass Alfred.
Perhaps you relied on my master's vow against using lethal force. Let me assure you that I subscribe to no such niceties.
I love that. That's so good. What the fuck? The lighting on this is so good. And the other two are Robins being annoying kids. I was too tired to properly finish the last drawing, but I kind of like it that way. So why does Batman keep the lower part? Yeah, the lower part of his face uncovered.
So that he does not scare children.
Obviously, so he can eat and breathe easily on the job.
Have you not seen this meme?
No, I've not seen this meme before. It's so funny that Pearl is saying it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Also, Pearl being Red Hood is a really good choice.
It's so funny.
So the cops know he's white.
So he can make out with criminals, obviously.
Damn, these are all real good reasons. Fuck, that's so funny to me. Oh. Mean Freckles. That's a great account name. And a first-time poster saying it's been a long time since I've drawn, but I thought I'd draw a quick picture of Aura Blackwell for tonight's stream. I can fix her. Yeah, I love this style. This like super minimalist style. The expression's really cute. Yeah, this is awesome, Mean Freckles. Hell yeah. Jareg with joining the Aura Alliance or whatever the fan club is with the painting of her and a jury post. Thank you. Yes, it's so good. Also, holy shit, you crushed the Street Fighter art style.
The paint.
Yeah.
In the back. Like...
That's so good. Wow.
Oh, I just realized that the sucker is Klonko's head.
Oh my god, it is! Holy shit! Yeah, it turned out inside. That's so funny. Oh my god.
That's really cute.
And TK with if you keep replaying that Phoenix's sprite, he's technically an infinite hair factory. Well, seriously, how does his hair just keep springing down perfectly like that in the same spot? He'll go bald one day if Simon keeps cutting his hair, and he'll become your baldness shakes my head. Also, this is technically my first time drawing Simon. I'm glad it's him being a little silly Billy Kitty. Purposely made him look like my little meow meow. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, it's really cute. I like the little face and expression, the shit-eating grin. My hair! Chrono Wizard with, hey, wrap this up as quickly as I could, but I really wanted to do a human Ponko design, and it sort of grew into its own thing. A bit sketchy, but I hope y'all dig it.
Aww.
Yeah, that's super cute. I really like the arm straps and everything, like the way you made it work into like a spacesuit. Very cool. Defects, extremely frugal. Note from Director Cosmos, not a flaw. Very good. And we got one more last minute here. Arrow with Junathina art. I really love them. Also first time posting. Yeah, this is great. I love like the shading of like the light coming through and everything. And they're adorable. Hell yeah. Amazing. Amazing first time post. Hell yeah, Arrow. Yeah. Please post some more. Well, folks, that's going to do it for another Ace Attorney with an actual lair. Again, reminder, next week we will not be streaming Ace Attorney on Wednesdays. It will be Thursdays. But until next time, we're all the best. Goodbye.